Bitcoin will reach $1 million, and Tether refuses to pay ransom. What's going on, guys? Randy here with another daily crypto video. If you guys like daily crypto news, be sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so today we're going to talk about Bitcoin for a little bit as things start to turn in the market, and Tether. Tether hits a huge ransom, but they refuse to pay it. So we'll talk about that for a little bit. But let's take a look at CoinGecko. You see things are starting to turn green. And when Tether is red, it's a good thing. In the 1 hour, the 24 hour, and the 7-day chart, if it's starting to turn red, that means that money is moving out of Tether and into cryptocurrency, into other coins, altcoins and Bitcoin. And as you can see, the past 24 hours we've been in the green. Things are starting to look good. So are we back to pushing some new all-time highs? If you bought the dip, let me know down in the comments what you bought. Myself, I'm looking at some graph and possibly some polka dots, but there's plenty others that I'm looking at too. I kind of talked myself into some Avalanche, but I've yet to buy. But it looks like a real nice buy as of right now. All right, so biggest losers in the past 24 hours. We'll take a look. Is really nobody. It's all been gainers. Let's see. CDI down 1%. HUSD is down 1.1%. So really no huge losers right now. The big gainers for the day is Phantom. Phantom plowing ahead with 55% gain after 77.5% gain on the week. So Phantom is making a run. All right. So Bitcoin. Do you think Bitcoin's going to hit $1 million? Obviously not this bull run, but I'm pretty certain myself. I think it'll hit $1 million someday. All the fundamentals are there. Unless there's some kind of crazy regulation between now and the next 4 to 8 years, Bitcoin will hit $1 million. It's, no one thought that it was going to hit $1,000. No one thought that it was going to hit $10,000 or $20,000. Now we're going to push into the $100,000 range. I believe in this bull cycle, by the end of the year, you'll see a $100,000 Bitcoin. And I wouldn't be surprised if 4 years from now or the next bull cycle, it hits 500. So who knows? And it could even go further than that. Why? Well, we'll talk about it a little bit here. And it has to do with these big players spending a lot of money on Bitcoin, and them spending money like Tesla and MicroStrategy spending billions of dollars on Bitcoin, and those big purchases make Bitcoin move by thousands in price. Okay, so it says it's easy to predict $1 million Bitcoin given a long enough time horizon. Considering the pace of crypto adoption across industries and the willingness of governments and central banks to provide unlimited amounts of fiscal and monetary stimulus. But when faced with the math of how much $3.5 billion in Bitcoin demand, which is Tesla's $1.5 billion and MicroStrategy's $2 billion, causes price to move, the approximations led me to some staggering numbers, okay? So Bitcoin's price is a landmine. A $3.5 billion purchase triggered an explosion of $30,000. Imagine what $10 billion purchase from Apple would unleash. Imagine the chain reaction from a $100 billion purchase by the Bank of Japan in a new quantitative easing program. Then finally imagine the world coming into Bitcoin in a wave of FOMO the financial world has never seen before. A Bitcoin total market value above $20 trillion, equating to price above $1 million per Bitcoin, no longer seems extreme. It seems mild. So yeah, I 100% agree. Bitcoin there's only 21 million Bitcoin ever. These big companies here like Tesla and MicroStrategy are jumping in feet first to kick things off. And will it be Apple that is the next one to buy, or in 4 or 5 years buys? Maybe not. I know Apple wasn't a big proponent of cryptocurrency in general. Maybe that's different now with different leadership. But yeah, who knows? I mean, I think $1 million is coming. Maybe not in the next course, but maybe 4 to 8 years, or in 10 years. All right, so let's move on to some Tether news. So Tether refuses to pay $24 million Bitcoin ransom. Let's see. Stablecoin issuer Tether has revealed that it was subject to a 500 Bitcoin $24 million ransom demand, but that it has refused to pay and let the deadline pass, according to a tweet thread today. On February 28th, the ransom demand was set to the company, it stated. The person behind it threatened Tether with releasing information that it would harm the Bitcoin ecosystem if the ransom wasn't paid. Tether chose not to pay the ransom, publicly replying, "We are not paying." The Twitter also contained the ransom sender's blockchain address, and here is the tweet and, of course, the blockchain address. The sender said that unless they receive the BTC by tomorrow, they will leak documents to the public in an effort to harm the Bitcoin ecosystem. We are not paying. So just kind of like an FU back to this so-called this fraudulent person. Tether's like, yep, who cares? See you later. And I think Tether was just calling their bluff at that point. So the stablecoin issuer said it was unsure whether this was an attempt at basic extortion, or if it was an attempt to harm Tether and the wider cryptocurrency community. Either way, those seeking to harm Tether are getting increasingly desperate, the company said. Yeah, the deadline came and went, nothing happened. Tether did get the authorities involved and kind of told them what's going on. Pretty ridiculous. If you've had any kind of data leaks yourself, whether it's Ledger or any other kind of data breach, you've probably gotten similar letters, maybe not for 500 Bitcoin, but I've been getting all kinds of random emails, threats, and I've gotten fake emails from Chainlink and whoever's sending them, I think they're just taking a shot in the dark that you actually own Chainlink. I mean, they don't know for sure. They're just kind of figuring, well, it's a popular cryptocurrency. Maybe they have some and they'll send it or whatever. Data breaches are out there anyway. But this is what it said. Hello, Randy Jarvis. I have recently became aware of your cryptocurrency holdings. I know that you live at, and it had my address here in this black block here. It says, send me $500 worth of Bitcoin, and this email will be the end of it. I'm not afraid to invade your home, they said. I don't want to make this any harder than it has to be. I'm offering you $500. Shouldn't be much to you considering the recent pump to leave you alone. If not, I might show up with my friends when you least expect, and we would find how to break you and get your wallet seed. Don't make me do that. I'm going to leave you alone as soon as I see money on my wallet. Then they put their wallet address here. The email said, you have to send me money, and it's from a noreply.co.uk address. Just ridiculous. So even if I wanted to reply to them and tell them to go F off, it just bounces because it's a no reply address. So a bunch of BS, but it was just kind of funny. This is back in December. $500 definitely isn't $24 million or 500 Bitcoin, but hey, there's scammers out there trying to steal your goods. So be careful out there. Don't give out any information. Don't fall for these online scammers. That's all I have for you guys for today. If you guys like daily crypto content, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you need a free website, I design websites for free. You just cover hosting. There's a link down in the description for that service. I'll see you guys tomorrow.